Alright, this is Mia Carmen with my artwork, which is basically just a compilation of all my marching band shows. Well, not the full-length marching band shows, but just my favorite parts, don't worry. And this is my first show ever, Nimbus, which is actually one of my favorite shows still. It was very hard for me to choose a favorite part in this show because I liked every single part of it a lot, and this clip is actually the longest one of the 4 shows. I inevitably picked this part though because I really enjoy this drum break, and I really enjoy the form, the big lightning bolt that we had to come together and make. There was a lot of hard work and frustration and dedication put into this form. It was changed a lot, and I think the final version, this version, is the best version. So, in my essay, while starting it, I just wanted to research a little bit about what other people define as essence, not necessarily of humanity, but just essence in general. And I found this really good definition. Philosophy defines essence as the attribute or set of attributes that make an entity or substance what it fundamentally is, in which it has by necessity, and without which it loses its identity. So to me, using that definition, the essence of humanity would have to be finding those attributes that make you, you. The essence of humanity has to revolve around an individual's drive, like their purpose in life. To me, this part, just marching band in general, for me, is that drive. It has been for the past 4 years. I don't do any other sports or activities besides marching band, so it's really been my only motivation to push myself and perfect myself as much as I can. So the next show coming up is Ice. This is my second year. Also my least favorite year, and I think the least favorite year of everyone who participated in this show. But really one good thing came out of this show, and it was a greater motivation for me to be better. Not only for me to be better, but for me to push other people to be better. The show just was really chaotic, and we didn't sound good, we didn't look very good. But that idea of perfection, actually, I'm referring to the Vitruvian Man, Da Vinci's work. And I talked about him a lot in my essay, and how I strived for perfection in marching band. The next year is Snake in the Grass. This is my third year, my junior year. One of my favorite years. It was a pretty good year. This was another one that was hard for me to pick a favorite part, just because of how much I enjoyed the entirety of the show. Marching band has really shaped me and who I am as a person. Well, especially since it came to me in such an impressionable part in my life, right in high school. But John Locke refers to this idea of experiences shaping who you are, because humans are naturally born with the mind as a blank slate. And I can really see how this is true, because marching band has taught me so much, taught me perseverance, determination, love for something, love for an activity that I'm doing, so much so that I put everything into it. I spend 12-hour days, 9 to 9, practicing, which I would never do for anything else. In this last show I will ever perform in high school is Sacred Tree. This and Nimbus are in a close running for my favorite show. I'm really happy to have ended on a show like the Sacred Tree. Everything about it I just loved. I picked this part specifically because this is the fire movement, and it was just always so difficult to get down. It was the last thing we learned, but it was also the most intense and the most technically challenging. I'm actually right down here in the front, and it was really hard for me because I had nothing to guide to. I didn't have the little tick marks or anything like that. So this part holds a special place in my heart. And I put this into my essay by referring to Plato's work, and Plato really talks about having another half, finding something that completes you. And for me, that's what marching band has done the past 4 years of my life. It's giving me something to push myself in, and it has given me a passion, and really something I love.
In the end, I ask you, the spirit of the sacred tree does not die. It is reborn.
So yeah, that was my artwork. Just a big compilation of all my favorite moments in marching band. So